What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Lionel Bedard here to bring you guys another video. This is going to be something a little different. I'm going to be doing a clue game for you guys. Ugh. Yep, so we're gonna play online, and we're gonna go to Classic Mansion, 6 players. Yep, and let's see. We'll be. I usually like to play with this guy here. Click when ready. Just waiting for the lobby to fill up. If you guys ever played Clue before, you know exactly how this game works. If not, I will kind of explain it to you as I go along. Little Golem 675. Water Frat 415. Little Golem 675. Quiet Tiger 277. Mina Ray. One more. Oh. Are we only having 5 players? Okay, so basically there's a suspect, a weapon, and a room. That's the crime scenes. So, I get to go first. So, what I have in my hand is the candlestick, lead pipe, and billiard room. So, the murder weapon, for example, is not candlestick and it is not lead pipe. And it is not billiard room because I have it in my hand. The 3 cards that nobody has in their hands of one of the each categories is the winning 3 cards, basically. So I'm gonna start with going to let's go to the conservatory because I like to stay in the corners, just in case I roll a low number. So it's just a shot in the dark here. So I'll call myself, and let's do wrench. That means that they don't have anything. If they put an X, they can't help me. Since they have nothing with what I just called. Oh, so this person does. So what do I get here? Okay, Moriarty. So I now know the suspect that committed the crime is not Moriarty. So it has to be one of the other 5. So I'm going to go and end my turn here and let Mustard take his turn, which is Woofer Frat 415. Oh, so they have to go into the ballroom. They have no other choice but to go into the ballroom. I'm just hoping that they don't call candlestick or lead pipe. So they call me and Rich. And I already know what card that Scarlet showed Mustard, which is this card right here. She could have shown him a wrench or ballroom, but odds of that are not going to happen, so I'm just going to leave my clue sheet as is. And Scarlet's going to take her turn. Okay, oh, so now we have some options here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to her Plum's column, and I'm going to put a number 1 and a question mark, and then I'm going to put ballroom, the 1, and a question mark. And since I already have candlestick, he couldn't have showed candlestick because I have it. So he either showed Scarlet or ballroom, and once I rule out which card he doesn't have, I know which card he does have, which, if that makes any sense. That's why I put the numbers in the question mark here. And I add the question marks as 2s instead of 3s. And you'll see why I do that in a minute there. Mustard, rope, and study, okay? So now, I'm going to go to Orchid's column, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to add just the number 1 to the mustard, 1 to the rope, and then the number 1 to the study. So whichever number is not X'd out is the card that she has. Because she showed one of these 3 cards, I just don't know which one yet. But as the clue sheet starts to fill out, then I will know. The more questions that are asked, the closer people will get to solving the crime. Alright, so now I gotta show him candlestick, because I have that in my hand. So now this guy knows that I have the candlestick. So he's probably not going to call candlestick for the rest of the game, since he knows where the candlestick is. It's in my hand. And this little dot up here means that I know for sure what one of his cards is. And once I fill out all 3 of these dots, I know all 3 of their cards. So Orchid's going, please don't call candlestick or lead pipe. Wrench. Okay, Orchid, wrench, ballroom. Okay, so now I'm going to do the exact same thing, but this time I'm going to put a 2 for Orchid, because we already have some 1s, and 2 on the wrench, and a 1 and a 2 on the ballroom, because there's always a possibility that they have the wrench or an Orchid too. But they could also have Scarlet, so that's why I put a 1 and a 2 in a question mark. So most likely they have this card, because it's the factor of both the questions. So that tells me, that's why I put the question marks there, and that's why I put multiple numbers in there, is because most likely, it's not guaranteed, but if you see a column with 2 numbers, that means most likely they do have that card. I just don't 100% know that yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the conservatory, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Scarlet, And I am going to call the rope. Mustard doesn't have anything. Oh, Scarlet doesn't have anything. Plum, he doesn't have anything. Oh, so it took three people passed. Four, yeah, 3 people. Aha, Scarlet. Okay, so now Scarlet. So they didn't have that. What's the only number 1 left? Ballroom. So that means that this person has to have ballroom. And that means that the 2s can also be questioned off, since that was most likely the same card that they showed. And now I'm going to end my turn. So I just figured out 2 of what 2 people's cards were with asking only 1 question. And that's the key to finding the most information the quickest, is that you narrow down your numbers. You want to figure out what other people have quickly. You know, if you can narrow it down. Okay, yep. So the same thing, I'm going to put in a 2 for Mustard, a 2 for the rope, and 2 for the library. So it's a high likelihood that Orchid has either Mustard or rope, since those are the 2 suspects, and since those are the 2 cards that have 2 numbers on them. But you never know. Odds are that he could have both. She could have both library and study. Mustard dagger in the billiard room. Okay, yeah, billiard room. So I have to show the billiard room, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They don't have Mustard, so this square can be topped off, and now we can put question marks on all of these other numbers because they're. But most likely, this is the card that Orchid has. So I might not call rope if I have an opportunity, because most likely they're just going to show me rope. I don't know that 100%, but I'm betting, if I were to bet my money, that this card is in Orchid's hand. This rope card right here. The hall. Plum, lead pipe, and hall. So, again, I'm going to put a 1 and a question mark, and then a 1 on the and a question mark on the hall and plum, and then I will find out what else he has in his hand. So that he's going to the conservatory. There's a possibility that he has conservatory. Aha! Okay, so we're going to put the 3 now. We're going to put a number 3. And more question marks. Because if Orchid doesn't have rope, then they 100% have library and study. And then this is just a 50-50 chance. So even though I don't know any cards yet in Orchid's hand, I do have a lot of potentials on what they could have. So that definitely narrows the field down. Now I have to call Lead Pipe. Show the Lead Pipe because they called it. And the less cards that you can find yourself showing, the better. But that's not really in your control. That's depending on the other player's choice. So that's basically a luck game. The strategy is knowing what to call and when to call it. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to go to the library. Of all the options that I can go to, I'm probably going to guess library. And then I am going to call Plum, Wrench, along with the library. Because I want to narrow down these numbers here in these question marks. So no matter what, I will narrow down something here. Oh, okay, so it's not going to be rope. So what does Mustard have? Plum. Alright. Well, guess what? This can be checked off, and guess what's left? Burnett has the hall. 100% that they have the hall, because that's the only other number in that column. That's a number 1. So now I've figured out 2 of their cards. So now I don't have to worry about where the hall is, because I already know where the hall is. So that's all I can do for now. So we getting closer. We getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I just learned where 2 cards are by asking just one question, which gives me an advantage. Okay. And oh! So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I have to show the Lead Pipe, but nobody has conservatory. So conservatory is the room that's in that envelope. And the 3 can be knocked off, and guess what else? Who has wrench? Orchid does. Because that's the only other number 3 on the board there. So we can cross that off too. One of their cards is figured out. So now I only have 3 weapons that are possibilities. And it's a good there's a good odds that Mustard is, in fact, the suspect as well. So it might be worth calling Mustard next. There is a possibility he guessed his own card just to try to throw everybody off, but Sometimes, other players don't do that. So, it's a good possibility. Yeah, so she is 100% calling her own card here. Oh, yep, they have the rope. I kind of figured that. So they have rope. So numbers 1 and 2 can all be crossed off now. Along with the question marks. Clean this up completely. Because we don't want other numbers to throw us off. So now we know 2 of the 3 of their cards. And they didn't even have to show me anything in their hand. I know that they have rope and wrench. Take notes, youngins, on how to play this game. Take notes, because your boy Lionel just showing you how right now. Pay attention to what I'm doing and you'll win every single time. Oh, look at that! I have the candlestick and this person doesn't have the study, so what's their last card? Orchid. They have Orchid. And then all the other cards in this column can be X'd off because we already have all 3 of Burnett's cards. So this entire column, whatever's not boxed, can be X'd. Because we already know the cards. Beautiful. So it's either Mustard or Burnett that is the suspect. And it's either dagger or revolver that's the weapon. So we are very, very close, and I think I'm going to make a final accusation if Burnett or Orchid don't solve it first. See, this person seems like they're behind. So that's really good enough for me, and they got minimal information that turn, so it's probably really just going to come down to me and Orchid now. And if I make a smart decision, I'll win, because I know the room, that's big, to find that out early, because there's more rooms than there are weapons and suspects, so if you can find the room first, you have a heck of an advantage. I just really, really hope that they... Okay, can you please call... something other than the right thing? Uh-oh. Please tell me that this is going to be... Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, so, yep, it is Mustard. Mustard is the suspect, that's what I thought. But I know that this guy has the revolver. Plum has the revolver. And we now know what the... We now know 100% what the cards are in the envelope are, but they can make an accusation or not. I better hope that they don't make an accusation. That would really suck, because I'm going to win this game if they don't. Please don't make an accusation. Please don't make an accusation. If they don't make an accusation... Oh, shit. Oh, great. Yup. Oh, they got it. Ah. Oh. Dang it. We were going to win. We were going to win. But Mino Ray did it. My goodness. We had it. We were one turn away. One turn away. That hurts. But I did get 50 points for it. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this first episode of Clue. I might not do this on a regular basis like I do Rocket League, Wreckfest, and Crash, but I will put some Clues episodes out for you guys every once in a while. Because this is a game I do play, I just don't record it all that often. But regardless, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this recording, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.